Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Wizardry Labyrinth of Lost Souls. Last episode, we completely explored B4 of Sheen's dungeon. And now, we're going to descend to B5 and see if our party is strong enough to handle things there. Right, Ball of Light. And Radar will cast Battle Aura and Advanced Reflex. Just Purifying Aura. Okay, it is a full party ailment cure. That's what it sounds like. And now that we have the mighty power of Free Warp, Valrus, take us to the stairs down to B5, which are these. Alright, Sheen's Dungeon, B5. Could this be where we'll find an ancient scroll? Or a demon statue? Oh, we find these horrors. What the heck even are they? They're level 15, which is scary. Cecily managed to knock one out, which is quite funny. Okay, uneventful first turn. But this one won't be. Oh! Izumi failed to hide. I wasn't even paying attention. Just attack them. They're called jams. What an odd name. I wonder if that's a mistranslation. Portcullises in multiple directions. Well, we'll find the switches for those. Rakia noticed something. Good eye, Rakia. Counter rate is low so far. We'll see if I jinxed it. Well, we stepped into an anti-magic zone. I knew it was only a matter of time before we were confronted with the combination of anti-magic and shock tiles. I'm not a huge fan of that combination, but what can you do? Oh, does Radar now have Healing Aura? He doesn't. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh! No, maybe he does. We're still in the anti-magic. Yes, it's anti-magic and shock together. Well, there's no avoiding that unless the entire party has accessories to give float. Oh, great. We have to fight in here. Oh, hold up. Ninjas. Okay, if they want to just leave, that's fine with me. So there's just a shock tile in the middle of this room. Still, that's pretty evil. That's mandatory damage if you want 100% this floor. But it is what it is. We shall not complain about it. Alright, Valrus, turn levitation back on. At a bare minimum, we need that. Radar, go ahead and turn the Battle Aura and Reflexes back on, because he has a lot of those slots. I don't feel like using Ball of Light again, because that's on the same slot as the group heal, so let's just use a torch. It might be worth buying some more of those. They're so cheap. And just for situations like this. Oh, this is new. Dragonlings. Okay, baby dragons. Could be tough, we don't know what level they are. 1 damage, but Cecily does 1 damage to everything with that sling now. Okay, they endured that. Assassination. Oh, I forgot to heal my party. That was not smart. I should probably do that. Radar, do you know the group heal? I don't think he does. No. Well, Healing Wind is a group heal, right? Yeah. Go ahead and use that. Excellent. Okay, at least that one's not an anti-magic zone. Those look like mimics. Except it's odd for a mimic to just attack you without actually pretending to be a treasure chest. In some RPGs, mimics are incredibly strong. I don't remember if that's true in this game. Let's assume they're nasty. Radar dodged it. Okay. First round went fine. Haha, sliced it right in half. Okay, they were nothing. Good. Door is locked. Oh, you silly game. You think the door is locked. What? Izumi! No! This cannot be. Okay. Balance is restored. Pixies? Level 21! That's terrifying. That's incredibly terrifying. Level 21? Why? Flamefield them. Okay, 1 down. Good. What do they do? Attacked with a laugh and accomplished nothing. Slapped and accomplished nothing. Okay. Good. Level 21 still scares me. Dead. Okay. Being level 1 was scary, but they didn't actually accomplish anything and weren't worth much experience either. Now, granted, there weren't very many of them. Chest, please don't just contain daggers and shoes. Okay, they are in agreement. I mean, it wasn't daggers and shoes, it was a tool and a dagger. The game technically obeyed me. Oh my god, game. Game, this is insulting. We're in level 5 of Sheen's dungeon. We should be getting better loot than this from the treasure chests. Sigh. More jams. That is such an odd name. Still wonder if that's a mistranslation. Or, I don't know, there's some kind of mythological creature called a jam that I've just never heard of. That could be. Okay, 16. Oh, he's confused. If he's confused, does that mean he's not going to be able to use Huge Shield? And he's also in the back row. Alright, well, I don't think they're going to survive this round. They sure didn't. I'm guessing confusion does not last beyond the end of the fight, and it doesn't. It's probably a good idea to keep my party members topped off. It's not that rare that they survive a nasty hit with just a few HP. Oh, I don't want to have to go back through the anti-magic zone and lose all my buffs again. Well, we have a solution for that. In fact, we have two solutions for that. One is named Valorous and the other is named Cecily. Aha! Take that. Okay, that's a scary group. Mora. Like a death doll. Oh boy. Here we go. Hit the whole group with Ice Burst. Crazed Dance. Okay, only 1 damage. And the Pixies did not cast spells or anything. Wow, the Pixies are level 23. One down. Okay, Mora's finally down. This is going okay. Just attack now, Izumi. I'll say the focus allows Valorous to get a lot more use out of his MP. Because by focusing every other turn and then casting a double power spell on the other turns, he's getting a lot more damage out of the same amount of MP versus if he wasn't doing that. So it's a pretty good skill when you think of it that way. Boy, they're really enduring some damage. Jeez, go down already. Everybody attack. Good. $39 damage. Not nothing. But I think we're on the brink of winning this fight. Okay. Whew. That was a bit of a fight. That was a good experience. It wasn't super threatening, but they had endurance. It took us a while. Okay, 17 hit points. Not bad. Wait, only one person is hurt. Why would I Healing Wind? Radar, heal yourself. What's your new spell, Cecily? Thunderfield. It's quite funny that she is getting that before the Specialist. In fact, she has way more mana points than the Specialist in Black Magic. Poor Valorous. Extremely pressurized weather front to sweep in, followed by a powerful localized thunderstorm, intense heat and electricity damage group of enemies. Good against water elementals. Not that I'm at all good at guessing what elemental each enemy is. There is a bestiary. I should probably bring up the bestiary because it has flavor text about the enemies. So it would be fun to look at it. I don't think we can access it from here. I think we have to do that back in town. Yeah. I'll have to remember to do that one of these days. I think it would be interesting to look through it. Both for the flavor text and to try to educate ourselves about what elements different enemies are and so on. Boy, these mazes that cross over the map boundary over and over, they're mind-bending. An iron chest. Plate. Hey, it wasn't a dagger or shoes. Ringmail +4, defense 16, accuracy 1, dodge 3. No bonuses or penalties as far as creatures or stats are concerned. 16 defense is pretty solid. How does that stack up? Plate is better, of course. Oh, that's way better than the breastplate Rakia is wearing. I think we might have found some new armor for you, Rakia. Does the breastplate have anything else going for it? Not really. Okay. Oops, that was the wrong button. Enjoy your new armor, Rakia. And that is worth a save. Finally, we got some good treasure out of a chest. Huh, how do we... Ah, I see. By going through that little area is how you access that. It's a little alcove off of that I missed. Dragonlings, a group of 4. I hope we can get a better weapon for Cecily so she can at least do more than 1 point of damage in a turn. Like at least single digits. There's basically no point in her even having that sling. She does such pathetic damage with it. Nice work as always, Izumi. Okay, that's true though. I hadn't remembered that, but Cecily actually knocks enemies out sometimes with that sling. And that's a pretty useful thing to do. So there is a point to her having it after all. It's not the damage though. Quite a mazy level, but then most of them are. It is dungeon after all. Suddenly everything's suspiciously quiet. You found an old treasure chest. Why is this worthy of a flavor text? Is this going to contain one of the treasures we're after? Because that would be exciting. Is it going to trigger a boss battle? That would be kind of exciting too. It's the demon statue. Nice. Awesome. Nice. I'm pretty excited about that. We finally completed one of our quests. It's been a while since we did that. We saved that immediately. Well done, team. Now let's see if we can find that ancient scroll. And then we'll really be cooking. Two pixies. That's not that scary. I'll huge shield anyway, but it's really not scary. We've learned that even if they're high level, the pixies don't seem very threatening. Though they have a surprising amount of hit points. You know, they should be really good for farming experience if they're high level and yet weak. And we found a treasure chest. Are the traps just bugged? That's twice now we've triggered one and nothing happened. And it just let us try to open the chest again. I'm actually going to be a little disappointed if the traps are bugged so that they can never hurt us, because that's going to remove a source of tension from the game. And it's important that you have sources of tension, otherwise it's not much fun. But of course, there's still plenty of other things that can kill us, even if the traps are bugged so that they can't. So, if that's the case, it's not the end of the world, just a little unfortunate. And Izumi is still very useful, even if it turns out we actually don't need her to disarm traps, if they're so bugged that they just don't work, because she has other things she's very good at, like assassinating people. And of course picking the locks on doors, too. I don't know what we would do about those if we didn't have a thief or ninja in the party. I'm not sure if there's an alternate way to open locked doors. Oh, we found a control switch. Good. Okay. Can I actually... I don't think this game has quick travel on the map. This game was made before quick travel via map was invented. Can't be lazy, you just have to actually navigate there yourself. That's fine. We can do that. Oh, that was a one-way door. Well then. What about this? Okay, we can get back through this way. The encounter rate is very reasonable here. I appreciate that. It would be annoying if we were trying to grind, but we're not, so low encounter rate is very appreciated, actually. Oh wow, they can attack the back line. Oh wow, they knocked him out. Oh! And then, did that hit Valrus? I think that was Valrus's voice line. Kore wa kore de mata. Oh no, this again, basically. Okay, we got him. He's paralyzed. And that lasts past the end of the fight. We should be able to cure that. We haven't had to cure this before. Radar. What cures paralysis do you have? Okay, it's literally called Cure Paralysis. That makes it easy. Fix the formation. We can't have Cecily and then Valrus. We'll be all confused. Our muscle memory will be a complete disaster. Okay, so yeah, the Moras can be a problem. If they knock out Radar and then attack the back line, bad things could happen. Cross to the map boundary there. And now we face two pixies. Dead. Another treasure chest. Bomb. No, no, not shoes. Game. It's just mocking me at this point. They don't even have a plus. A stately and... Game. Do you understand what the words stately and regal mean? I don't think you do. Because if you did, I don't think you would use those words to describe that statue I'm looking at. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool statue. But regal and stately are not the words to come to mind when I look at that thing. Alien and horrifying, perhaps. Ridge noticed something. Okay, where is this something? There it is. Okay. This level's big on its secret doors. Good thing I can warp, otherwise backtracking in here would be kind of annoying. Where do we want to explore next? Maybe I'll go back to the middle area. Three dragonlings and 4 mimics. Let's actually throw a flame field on this. Lullaby of Despair. Uh-oh. Okay, nobody critical fell asleep. Uh-oh, they're doing it again. Oh no. Dragon's Pride. Quit lullabying me. No! Radar's crucial. Uh-oh. This is bad. Okay, they have a really nasty ability. Oh, this is not good. My whole party's asleep almost. So about that ability that is like a whole party cure. What's escape? By visualizing a staircase, the caster can instantly travel with their companions to a staircase that they have previously traversed. Can be used in combat, but success is not guaranteed. What was that whole party cure? Not that. Oh man, I don't know if she has it. Was it one of these 2 highest levels? What was that again? I don't see that I have the ability to heal the whole party of sleep. What is the thing that... Okay, Awaken would heal 1 person from sleep. Do I have anything that can do that for multiple characters? No, I don't think I do. Healing Wind, it just heals hit points. Ah, this is unfortunate. I think that we should probably bust out with some powerful attack spells then. Alright, let's try Shining Heat against the Mimics. They look like they might be Dark Element. Okay, that was not a lot of damage, so maybe they weren't. Oh wow, these Dragonlings are tough. That thing survived over 300 damage. Okay. Kono Itami just means this pain. 38 damage. Okay, that's fine. Alright, good, good. Ridge woke up. That's a start. I guess Shining Heat again, maybe? Or she could heal herself. No, Shining Heat the Mimics again, even though the damage wasn't great. Okay, that's another dead. Quit lullabying me. I didn't catch all that, but Itami o koemasu basically means, like, I'll surpass this pain, basically. An odd phrasing in English, but you get the idea. I'll overcome this pain. There we go, that's a better way of phrasing it. I'll overcome this pain. That's a good translation for that. Jeez. Let's do White Heat next. Sounds like a lesser version of Shining, I guess, but... I mean, it did about the same amount of damage. Okay. Is the rest of my party ever going to wake up? Come on, guys, what are you doing? And it ran away. Coward. The lullaby made that fight a pain. 11 hit points, not great for Rakia. New spell, 5 hit points. Good grief, that's terrible. I'm not even going to bother saving, even though that was 2 level ups because the level ups sucked. I'm not going to reload either. Let's do the group heal. Radar, you go ahead and cast it. Healing Wind, yeah. Okay, what is your new spell, Valrus? Still doesn't have Now Burst. It would be great if somebody would get Now Burst. Did they drop an item? A ring, that's right. Awakening Ring. Oh, that gives Piety, Agility, Luck, and SP+. Accuracy 3, Dodge 1. That's not a bad ring. Are you wearing a ring, Ridge? Rakia is. Radar is. Izumi is. Valrus is not. Cecily is. I think Ridge and Valrus might be the only ones who aren't. Oh, Ridge can't. Only a ninja or a cleric can. Is this better than what Izumi has? The Seeker Ring. Oops. 1/1/1. Improves Vite and Luck versus 0/3/1. Improves Piety, Agility. Okay, that's definitely better, isn't it? Because it improves Agility for her. Okay. We give this to Izumi then. No, not use... Okay, phew. Why can't she... Oh, because pork... Okay, it's useless to us then. It's literally useless. Because Porkloos, aka Halflings, cannot equip them. I think I went through that entire rigmarole before. This is sounding very familiar. We'll just hang on to that for trade or sell it then. I still don't know what's up with the name Porkloo. In Japanese it would sound fine, because pork does not mean pig or swine in Japanese. I don't even know what it's called in Japanese. I mean, I guess it must have been... Pokuru? I guess that's how you would say that in Japanese. Japanese doesn't have the same syllables as English, so you can't do one-to-one transliterations, but Pokuru is about the closest I can think of. So why the localizers would change that to Porkloo and make them sound like pig people, I don't know. Oh, we got teleported. Oh, everything looks really dark. We used a torch, didn't we, and it wore off. Let's use another one. Or I went through a dark zone and just didn't even notice, one or the other. I think it just wore off. Oh, shock tile. Good thing we have levitation on. Oops, did we get... Why did I think that I could go in that direction? Who knows? Oh, a conveyor tile, or move area. Still haven't opened that portcullis. We're making pretty good progress exploring this level. Finally, an encounter. I was getting nervous. Okay, 3 level 12 dragonlings, not a big deal, I don't think. Izumi's hide attempt failed. Just attack then. $344 damage, good grief. Hey, we got more plate. You know, didn't it describe ring mail as plate? Because that's wrong. Mail and plate are not the same. I just like being nitpicky sometimes. Leather vest, I mean, I guess maybe you could technically call those plates, leather plates. But, I don't think anybody wants to put that on. Yeah, Izumi's wearing a black robe, which is definitely better. And it's only her, the frontliners, that could use it. Well, the frontliners are all wearing much better stuff than a leather vest. Rakia noticed something. Nice work, Rakia. There could be more than one. It's doubtful, but it's possible. Nope. Nice little circuit here. Little loop. A single assassin. Excuse me, ninja, not assassin. He might have instant kill abilities, so let's take him seriously. High speed attack at Cecily, but Radar intercepted it. So he is capable of hitting the back line. Assassination. 10 damage, okay, not a huge deal, and he's dead. Okay, suddenly the encounter rate has decided to be high. Well, it was very low for a long time, so we can accept that. $59 damage is not a joke, especially against Radar. Toss a heal on Radar, if you please, Cecily. Oh wow, survived quite a bit of damage there. 31. Hit points go up, hit points come down. Wow, that thing took a lot of damage to kill it. That one a lot less, seemingly. Counter rate, calm down. Usual routine. Dragon's Pride. Dragon's Pride is not very good, apparently. It always misses. That can't be very good for their self-esteem. Do a boosted Ice Burst. Hit everybody. $21 damage. Come on, Rage. What is that nonsense? Alright, because the front line survived, Rakia's trick attack didn't get to do much. Quit surviving everything. How rude. Nope. Not heightened reflexes. Wow, this guy has hit points. Finally, he goes down. Strange received. Okay, Radar neither gained nor lost any stats, got a spell, got mediocre hit points. Izumi lost strength, piety, got Vite, hit points 14, which is so-so. I don't necessarily feel like saving after that. They were more mediocre levels. What's your spell, Radar? Purifying Aura and Smite. Okay, Purifying Aura is the one that is the full party cure. Smite unleashes a blast of pure smiting holy energy, has the capability to disintegrate a group of enemies with a single wave, leaving not a single cell in its wake. Sounds like a possible group instant kill. Cecily's way behind on getting those highest level white magic spells. Oh, there's the portcullis we opened, which leads to the elevator. But we are not done. Alright, looks like we want to loop around. 3 jams. Sogeki them. Assassinate them. Flame arrow them. Hey, Cecily did more than 1 damage. Nice. Good work, team. Was that a one-way door? Apparently so. How do we get back there? Looks like it's a pain to get back there. Ergo, we free warp. Man, I love that spell. Definite candidate for best spell in the game. If it's not the very best, it's top 3 material for sure. Just a pair of dragonlings. Unless they're really high level, this is not a scary fight. Wow, 27 damage. Cecily, you've outdone yourself. Sliced in half. There we go, Ridge. You actually managed to do decent damage. And gain a level. Lost Int, which is what you're supposed to use to cast your spells. 6 hit points, Ridge! I've gotten such lousy level ups this expedition. Another leather vest. A toolkit? What the heck is this? An accessory for thieves and ninjas. Improves their T skill, which I'm going to assume is for, that's like technical skill or whatever, for disarming traps and opening locks. But since it seems like the traps might be bugged, which I don't remember that being the case when I played this game before, so that's pretty weird. But it seems like they might be bugged and not activating, in which case I'd rather keep the Seeker Ring, I think. Improves Vite and Luck and gives 1/1/1 versus improves Agi and just gives 1 accuracy, so it's worse if we don't care about the T skill plus. And it seems like we probably don't. I still think that's a shame, but well, it is what it is. It's a fun game. A very fun game, I like it a lot, but it is not a technical masterpiece by any means. I made the same remark about Class of Heroes. Mimics. They can lullaby us, it seems, so they're a bit frightening. Well, they survived round 1. I don't think they'll survive round 2. And they sure did. debating if I want to warp again. For the sake of... Actually, you know what? I think we might call it an episode here, because we're at 45 minutes, and explore the rest of this floor in the next episode, and probably then return to town and turn in the demon statue. So I'll see you then for that.